looks to wrap up here with your world champions. Bahardar up against Sidama Buna. It is Abraham Ebrate up against Wondi Magen Teshome. 11th up against 3rd.
He is a man under pressure because if you are in the university, and I mean, if you are in school and you're trying to get the fast track to university, then I would believe that both sides, Bahardar, who have only gotten 5 points out of a possible 15 with the pass mark at 10, then you won't be able to make it the university. Sidama Buna, another pass mark at 10, they've only fixed 4 out of 15 points. Again, they wouldn't be able to make it the university. But the big truth is, Bahardar, who are playing at home, are in 11th position on 29 points, and of course, tottering with relegation. They picked a vital point against Sidama. Can they be able to keep up the momentum? Sidama have a new man in the dugout. That's what Magen Teshome. He won Mugezahen, trying to find space. Out wide in and around, picking Mikhail Alemo. The captain playing deeper in defense, trying to make sure Sidama Buna don't get the possession they're looking for. That is where the trouble is going to be. And again, probably the bigger question is why Yukezu Bogala is playing out wide and Saladin Said is playing through the center. Yet Yukezu is looking for goal number 13. Well, I think what's going to happen, you're going to find him now moving from a wider area and trying to get closer to Saladin Said. And of course, after Mugeza and 2, trying to get closer to Saladin Said. They're going to be playing 3 strikers against 2 central defenders, Jakub Mohamed and Gitkat Kut. You will always see Salam Tegen and Ahmed Rashid playing their trade in wider areas. Now it's just Gluta picks up the pieces. He's lifted off by Salam Tegen, and it's going to be the kind of battle we're expecting. It's all down in the midfield. Different systems as well, being used by both coaches. I think both have deployed a 4-3-3 formation, of course, with Dawit and Fireo Solomon playing as the 2 number 10s on the Sidama Buna side, and Alelina Zene and Fitso Malemu playing as the 2 number 10s on Bahardar VSidama side. Systemesken trying to find Fitso. Just ahead of him was Maoli Osei. Bahardar fans up in the stands will be happy with Maoli Osei's return. He certainly has been missed for such a long time. Now for Wall trying to protect this one from Saladin Said, the man leading that line today for Wondi Magen Teshome's side. He hasn't been here for so long, but he already has 4 goals. How perfectly is he fitting in that system? I think he has scored 4 goals, as you have rightfully said, meaning that for every 2 games he's scoring goals. So he can be an extremely dangerous player for me moving forward. It's a great ball from Fitson looking for Temesgen. I'm sure he can keep this one in. But that is what you're going to expect then from the Waves of China, trying to drown the Sidama Buna side, one of the biggest clubs from the southern part of these beautiful lands, alongside the likes of Nasir, who missed Ethiopian Buna's last game, a 3-1 victory over Hawassa, currently on 10. Actually 11. Fitson, the foul eventually coming in on Alelina Zene. The guilty party is Git Gasket, the man from the west. His recent recall to the national side will go a long way in improving his own confidence in fixtures like this one. Well, I think he is the man under pressure because he has to be constant. He has to keep on putting 100% in his game. Of course, in this particular game coming up against Maoli Osei and of course Fitsum Alemu, this is where his competence is going to be tested. Mikhail Alemu had stepped out for a quick medical break. He's joined us again, so it's 11 up against 11 again. As Maoli Osei and Sajidin Jamal stand over this one. Trying to get it past Mekbib Zekifu. The man starting for Sidama Buna today, it's Maoli Osei, strikes it straight into the wall. One wall being sent up by Mekbib. One of those was Fireo Solomon, who himself, we do know, is due a goal. Already 1 goal this season, but his contribution to the side certainly suggests he should be having more goals as it stands. Maoli Osei has picked up the pieces at the edge of the area. Now got chance to Temesgen. Struck him well, but Mekbib Zekifu, for some reason, was in the perfect position. Looked a very good chance, but Sidama shot stopper making it look quite easy. They'll have to pick up more and more of those chances. But I think Temesgen is using the wrong part of the foot. He's trying to use the inside of the foot. You need power at that particular point. He has an option to play the ball in the wider areas, but again, he plays the ball right next to make this foot. Now you say through the center, it is Pixel Malemu, and it's been picked off just in store by Emmanuel Ndale. Very, very good defending coming in from Wondima against the Shuma's side. Bahardar looking to be the better start in this side. Bahardar fans though, starting off with a draw here, a bit disappointed. I wonder what they think of Abraham Mebrato's current state and the Waves of Tana's performance at the moment. They certainly cannot win the best Ethiopian Premier League this season, but finishing in a more respectable position will definitely be the target here. But absolutely, they did finish in 7th position last year on 33 points. They are currently in 11th position. This is not a good place for a coach of Abraham Mebrato's character. And therefore, with the FIFA badge, on his name, they do expect that the team should have been up there. If they're not going for the title, then maybe in the top 3 position. Salina Zene, what a ball out wide to Temesgen Derese. Closely trapped this time by Solomon Hapche. It look easy to quickly find Yakubu, man from Ghana, formerly playing in Tanzania with Azam. I'm not sure everyone in Abuja would be happy with that statement. For anyone in Lagos, Yakubu is Nigerian. The battle for who makes the best jollof rice has continued up in West Africa. A big story about assistant coaches stepping into the dugout and doing well does continue this season, Gilbert. You talked about 9 coaches who have already exited the scene. And of course, Mebratu is also one who is also under a lot of pressure. And I want to believe also a coach at Hadia also has a lot of pressure. So by the end of this, you might find that there are about 12 coaches who have left. And all these 12 are senior coaches. Then you wonder, okay, if you leave all the senior coaches out, where are they going to get employment next? That's the next club. But isn't it a question sometimes of continuity then? But I think it depends on the kind of contract that you sign. Because you find a team in a certain position and you sign a contract that by the end of the season, this team will be at this.
Foreman Wall being sent up by Mekbip. One of those was Fidel Solomon, who himself, we do know, is due a goal. Already 1 goal this season, but his contribution to the side certainly suggests he should be having more goals as it stands. Maulio Say has picked up the pieces at the edge of the area. Now good chance to Temesgen! Struck it well, but Mekbip Degifu, for some reason, was in the perfect position. Looked a very good chance, but Sidama shot stopper making it look quite easy. They'll have to pick up more and more of those chances.
Well, I think Temesgen is using the wrong part of the foot. He's trying to use the inside of the foot. You need power at that particular point. He has an option to play the ball in the wider areas, but again, he plays the ball right next to make the foot.
It's embarrassing the riches that Ethiopians have when it comes down to options in goal and options in defense. You can pick 3 or 4 players and each of them easily could be a starter. Dawit Tefera Guta looked up, looked at the goalkeeper and had so much space ahead of him. The midfielder let fly, but this one wasn't on target.
Well, you'd think that he would have a look into the national team, but the youngster who has scored 4 goals to his credit so far, proving to be the go-to man, especially in the midfield.
Half an hour gone, still no goals here in the Bahardar International Stadium. Solomon Hapte into the area. It's been turned in by Gitgat Kuts. Sidama Buna have taken the lead here, and Gitgat Kut has scored his first goal of the season. The big man from Gambela rose fast and got a crucial touch to get it past Abubakar Nuri. It's another chance for them to come forward with Saladin this time. It's Yegezu Bogale! Oh, what a strike! What a strike from Yegezu Bogale. Far out of the area, and Abubakar Nuri had to stand firm.
Oh, he gives the passes Saladin Said, and then continues with the run.
Habtamu, so much space. There's the returning Ahmed Rashid, who is still very far away, and now he gets Bogale. It's in! Yigezu Bogale, the new top scorer in the BetKing Ethiopian Premier League, has found the back of the net for the 13th time this season. And Wanimagan Teshome's side now have a 2-0 lead here. The home crowd silent. Another chance at the edge of the area, falling to Girma Disasa. This is Mauli Osei! Magbib Degifu was in trouble for a second there as Bahardar were trying to pull one back. Mauli Osei will have to take a bit longer to score goal number 4 this season.
I think that's the best way for a striker. Look at his first stage.
Temesgen through the center, looking for options, and one of those is Ahmed Rashid. And now Fitsum, good chance, and it's standing eventually. Ali Suleiman off the bench and onto the score sheet. The original touch was from Fitsum, and the Eritrean had the more important one. It's came out. Zigezu Bogari again, closely tracked by Samlak. And his substitute out wide as the chance comes through the center! And it's been turned in! Habtam Gezen! They have gotten their 2-goal cushion back on the Magen Teshome's side. And now 3-1 up against Bahardar, who was starting to look at chances of getting back into this game. And now the Waves of Tana are back to 2-0 down. The ball into the box, Abubakar Nouri punches. It's out wide to Girma Disasa. Fetudin Jamal providing the support. This is Girma Disasa. Alalena Zene. And then Mauli Osei. Oh, what a chance to Mauli Osei. So much space around him, and even then could not get it past Mekbib, actually saved by the crossbar.
Oh, again, some pensive moments there. They failed to clear the lines again. There's a little